Hello YouTube, this is Patrick from Denver, Colorado. I am an eBay reseller, sourcing my items usually from thrift stores and estate sales. But for this week's video, I was going to show you the items I bid on at my local online government surplus auction. Well, I didn't win any of those bids, but I did make some sales. So I'm going to go on and show you my sales this week. This is a Sweepovac. This was new. Actually, this was new in the open box when I picked it up, and I paid $15 for it. It sold yesterday for $94.99 plus the buyer paid $21.32 shipping. So I paid $15 for it when I bought it. It was great. It was still wrapped in the original packaging, but the box was open. I checked and make sure it had all the parts. And this was a great sale. It probably only sat on my inventory shelf for about a month. But here I am, making a custom box, padding it, trying to get it out. So, I'll take it for that margin. So here's the finished box for my clean sweep vacuum. Took me a little extra effort to get it all packaged up. But I put few layers of tape on there, and bonus, I actually overestimated it on my shipping, so I got about $8 back in my pocket on shipping costs using the calculated shipping, and I think I earned it at this point. I sold this ResMed component spare part for a sleep apnea machine. I actually found this at the bins, but as you can see, it's sealed in the bag. So I bought it for its weight, which is definitely under a pound, and it probably cost me $1. It sold today for $24.99 with free shipping. The headphones I bought just a week ago, enlisted I think only 2 days ago, sold today for $99.99 and with free shipping. I spent a little time, got the earpieces cleaned up, took some really nice photos, and they sold, which was surprising to me because there was other ones listed for a little bit cheaper. I also have these awesome running shoes, Hoka 1-1s or One One, Bondi 5s. There's an interesting story behind these. This is actually, after many, many years of thrifting, these are the first items I ever bought from the case at a thrift store. I saw them in there. They're beautiful, as you can see by the colors. They popped right out. I'm a runner, so I know some of the running brands, and this especially, Hoka is a great brand. These, as you can see, are in beautiful condition. I don't even know if they've really been run on before. I mean, even the really small details on the treads are still there. So they were in the case for $25. I let them sit there until the half price day and got them for $12.50. And I sold them today for $90 plus free shipping. So that was a great flip. And these TV ears, which are actually broken because the headset portion needs a new battery. So I guess they're not broken, but they need a new battery for them to function properly. I can't remember where I got these, but they sold for $22.95, $22.99. 3 more items sold in the last couple days. The first one is the Poppery Hot Air Popcorn Popper. Now, usually popcorn poppers aren't my thing, but I always keep my eye out for this one. And this is the original, and I'll zoom in here. As you can see, this one's in the original box. It's kind of a cream color, but this is a 1500 watt popcorn popper, and a lot of people buy this one to use it to roast their own coffee beans at home, so it kind of has a little bit of a cult following. Other popcorn poppers, not so much. This is the only one that I can get for a good price. This one sold today, or yesterday, for $59.99, so $60 for a popcorn popper and the buyer is paying $15 to ship it. I grabbed this at the last day of an estate sale. If you saw my video 2 or 3 back, I also grabbed an awesome Pyrex coffee pot at the last day of an estate sale. So sometimes it's totally worth it to go, even though the common thought is that everything is picked over. So I just opened a cabinet and there it was in the box and in great condition on the last day of an estate sale and a good profit. The next 2 items, the Clear Sounds amplified neck loop headset is a kind of a hearing aid device. I think you can plug it into pretty much any electronic. I got like a TV VCR computer just to help you hear. I got this at a kind of an indoor garage sale, rummage sale for a couple dollars, and it sold today for $40, and with free shipping, and it's pretty light, so it should go first class. And then hopefully everybody recognizes this brand even from this far away. This is a Cutco knife. Let's see if I can zoom in there. Maybe, maybe not. If you don't know this brand, you should check into it. These are kind of staples in the reselling world if you want to dig through the knife bin. So here's kind of what this handle looks like. Rosewood tone is what it's called. And this is a carving knife. So Cutco are really expensive premium knives. Sometimes college kids get into selling them right out of college or as they're in to make some money. This knife sold for $50 today, and I probably picked it up at the Salvation Army for $1, maybe $2, whatever it is in the knife bins. They usually sell these pretty cheap. So Cutco is always a good brand to watch out for, about the only knife brand that I pick up. And here's a little tip: if you ever take your knives in to get sharpened, Cyril Tab does them for $5 a knife, and I always put my knives in these neat little cardboard protectors when I take them home, so I just hang on to those, and that'll be my kind of first layer of protection when I ship this out. So 3 more items going out. So those were a few of my sales this week. Pretty good for a part-time reseller. Those are all items I had in my inventory, and as you saw, the headphones I sourced last week at the government surplus auction, cleaned them up and sold them this week for a pretty good profit. I'm going to keep my eye on those online surplus auctions. I'm going to look through a few boxes I have for some more inventory, and I will see you next time. I hope your sales are good.